But the hiring of Polish executives at Kenya Airways by Chief Executive, that's Sebastian Mikosz, as a native from Poland himself, seems to have got a reluctant approval from the board. Now, it has emerged that the board approved the appointments for a period of 3 months. That is the state of affairs at the leadership of the Kenya Airways, even as we now reveal that the Polish CEO is anchoring his dream of turning around the airline's fortunes on the Dreamliner as far as the national carrier's fleet is concerned.
Exit Mbuvingunze and enter Sebastian Mikosz, the man from Poland who is tasked with turning around the fortunes of Kenya Airways. In his own words, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner is one of the main tools he hopes will give the airline a competitive edge in the prevailing environment of fierce competition.
My vision was and is, and I shared it with the board, that we should be sticking to the 787 as a very good aircraft that we can operate, and that gives us on the short term exactly what we need. So this aircraft gives us everything.
If the airline's financial position improves, Mikosz has expressed his desire to have more Dreamliners.
Now you have to understand that if we want to control the costs on this long-haul aircraft, you have to acknowledge that the more you have of the same type of fleet, the better your costs are. The more you start in complexifying the fleet, then the more the cost goes up.
The new CEO has hired 5 executives from Poland whom he worked with at LOT Polish Airlines to assist him to zero in on the strategic direction for the airline.
And they could hit the ground within, I think, 3 weeks, yes. Now, will they stay, will they not stay? That's not decided.
They are not here to take anybody's jobs. They're here to provide Sebastian with the knowledge and the information he needs in order to help turn around the airline. And this has been approved. It has been approved by the board for a 3-month period. As Sebastian has said, whether we extend it or not will be dependent on the results and what the needs are at the time.
Kenya Airways is in the midst of a turnaround strategy dubbed Operation Pride, which was launched during the previous CEO's tenure. Mikosz says he's looking into ways of reducing the number of outstanding projects without compromising on the level of output.
This Operation Pride that is so important in this company is absolutely my top priority, and I don't even want to change the name because I think it's a very good name and everybody knows it.
What I've discovered in the last year, and I've been here almost a year now, this airline is a good airline. It's fundamentally the foundations are sound. Over the years, things have slipped a little, and that's what we need to fix.
According to the new chief executive, Nairobi's position as a regional hub has the potential of being exploited further for financial gains by the airline.
And we can strengthen it, and both strengthen and benefit from it by having more, for example, daily connections. I just mentioned Abidjan, but there are other cities where I think we should be flying in a more consistent way to have more business traffic, because this is what I see as a vision that will strengthen this 5-year plan and that will strengthen the financial basis of KQ.
Mikosz proposes that pilots be trained locally as a long-term solution to stem the hemorrhage to the Gulf's carriers. Alex Mwangi, NTV.